There is no sign of slowing down the meteoric rise of generative artificial intelligence, and OpenAI has just recently rolled out its most powerful model yet, named ChatGPT4. OpenAI's new AI model has made its big debut, and it is already powering everything from a virtual volunteer for visually impaired people to a much improved language learning AI bot in Duolingo. But what really sets GPT-4 apart from previous versions, like ChatGPT and GPT-3.5? Stick to the end to find out. Welcome to Future Tech Visionary, the ultimate destination to stay up to date with the newest advancements in technology from around the globe. OpenAI has no doubt instantly become one of the biggest names in tech, the artificial intelligence company that has made realistic picture generators, 3D model creators, and what it is best known for, ChatGPT. Now with the power to pass legal exams, write an entire feature-length article, and even code full websites, the notorious ChatGPT has people talking about the power of AI. And now, OpenAI has announced a new major upgrade to the software behind ChatGPT. While the program has been running on a technology called GPT-3, OpenAI has now officially launched GPT-4. Now, following its full-scale integration with company-owned search engine Bing, the company has unveiled the fourth iteration of its AI language model, ChatGPT4, which is appealing to huge commercial interests already. Famed for being more creative and collaborative than ever before, the tech has already been picked up by several development teams. For instance, CEO Morgan Stanley has put it to organizing its wealth management data, while Stripe Incorporated is autonomously refining its combat fraud barriers. Even though the foreign language learning app Duolingo uses ChatGPT-4 to help users practice real-world conversations and explain mistakes. You might be wondering, how is GPT-4 different from GPT-3? Well, GPT-4 is the same as its predecessor, GPT-3. However, some new features boost the software's ability. GPT-4 includes the capability to instantly increase the number of words which can be used in an input, around 25,000, 8 times as many as the original ChatGPT model. And just like that, OpenAI has stated that the latest version of their tech makes fewer mistakes that they call hallucinations. Previously, ChatGPT could have needed clarification, offering up a nonsensical answer to all your questions, or even inputting stereotypes or any false information. In addition, GPT-4 is better at playing with language and then expressing creativity. In OpenAI's demonstration of the new tech, ChatGPT was asked to summarize in a blog post, only using words which start with the letter G. It also better understands how to write poetry or creative writing, but it still needs improvement. OpenAI has also displayed the potential of using images to initialize prompts, such as, the team showed a picture of a fridge full of ingredients with, "What can I make with these products?" ChatGPT then returned a step-by-step recipe. While it has not been demonstrated, OpenAI is also proposing using video for prompts. This would allow users to input videos with a worded prompt for its language model to digest. Also, creating recipes with pictures is a clever technology, but it is only the tip of how pictures can be used with ChatGPT. The company also demonstrated the capability to create a whole website, which successfully ran JavaScript with just a handwritten sketch of a website. Also, a tool to complete jobs normally done by humans. OpenAI's GPT-3 was mostly competing with writers and journalists, but GPT-4 is shown to be able to create websites, make recipes, complete tax returns, and deal with the reams of legal information. Now, let's jump into what GPT-4 can really do. Well, the most noticeable change to this uniquely advanced machine learning system is that it is multimodal. This means that it can easily understand more than one modality of information. GPT-3 and ChatGPT were limited to text. They could read and even write, but this was about it, even though it was more than enough for many applications. But GPT-4 can be given pictures, and it will process them to find relevant information. So you could ask it to describe what's in a picture, but more importantly, its understanding goes beyond this. The example provided by the company actually has it explaining the joke in a picture of a hilariously oversized iPhone connector, but their partnership with Be My Eyes, which is an app used by blind and low vision people to let volunteers describe what their phone sees, is more revealing. GPT-4 is said to be much harder to trick. For all that today's AI bots get right, they sometimes tend to be easily led astray. There is a little coaxing which can persuade them that they are simply trying to explain what a bad AI would potentially do, or some other little fiction which lets the model say all kinds of weird and unnerving things. People can even collaborate on jailbreak prompts, which quickly let ChatGPT and others out of their pens. On the other hand, GPT-4 has been trained on too many malicious prompts, which many users helpfully gave OpenAI over the recent few years. Now, keeping all of this in mind, this new model is claimed to be much better than its predecessors on steerability, factuality, and simply refusing to go outside guardrails. The way OpenAI describes it, GPT-3.5, which ChatGPT has powered, was a test run of a new training architecture, and they also applied the lessons from that to the new version that was unprecedentedly stable. Also, they were better able to predict its capabilities, which makes for fewer surprises. GPT-4 has different so-called personalities. Steerability is quite an interesting concept in AI and refers to their capacity to change their behavior on demand. This can be useful, like in taking on the role of a sympathetic listener, or something even dangerous, such as when people convince the model that it is evil or depressed. GPT-4 integrates steerability in a much more natively way than GPT-3.5, and the users will be able to change the classic ChatGPT personality along with a fixed verbosity, tone, as well as style, to something much more suited to their needs. The team has noted within bounds, which points to this as the easiest way to get the model to break its character. This can be done in a way by priming the chatbot with texts, such as, "Act like that you are a DM on a tabletop RPG." But really, you are making suggestions to the default GPT-3.5 personality. And now developers all over the world will be able to bake in a conversational tone, or an interaction method from the first. Now, here's a question. Where will GPT-4 be used? GPT-3 was already being used by a lot of big companies, where they were inputting the technology into search engines, apps, and software. But OpenAI is pushing GPT-4 even harder. Microsoft's Bing is the main user of the technology right now. Still, OpenAI has reported that companies like Khan Academy are using the software to help students with coursework and to give teachers ideas for lessons. Equally, the language learning app Duolingo has gotten involved with something called Duolingo Max with two features. One will help explain why your answer to a question was right or wrong. The other will set up role plays with an AI to play out language in different scenarios. There are many companies that are now trying to adopt this technology, including the payment processing company Stripe and customer service brand Intercom. So how does Microsoft plan to use ChatGPT in the future? OpenAI has also had a number of famous named investors in its rise to fame, with names such as Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, and LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman. Also, when it comes to the ChatGPT and its real-life uses, it's one of OpenAI's biggest investors, which will get to use it first. Microsoft further threw in a massive $1 billion investment into OpenAI. The company is looking to make ChatGPT into its search engine like Bing. Microsoft has been long battling to take out Google as their search engine for years, looking for any feature to help it stand out. Last year, Bing held less than 10% of the world's internet searches. While that sounds tiny, it is more a testament to Google's grip on the AI market, with Microsoft's Bing as one of the most popular options. Now, with plans to implement ChatGPT into its system, Bing hopes to understand users' queries better and offer a more conversational search engine. It is still currently unclear how much Microsoft plans to execute ChatGPT into Bing, but this will likely begin with stages of testing. A full implementation could potentially risk Bing being caught up with GPT-3's occasional issues, which can delve deep into stereotypes and politics. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be always updated with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.